بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to all of you once again, and this is me Talha Mumtaz from Pakistan. So we have, as you know, that we have recorded a very first lesson in two parts, and this time we're gonna record and I am gonna teach you second lesson, which is Murakkabat. The name of second lesson is Murakkabat. Murakkabat means, let me tell you a short meaning of Murakkabat once again. So the short meaning of Murakkabat means it is a compound letter, like joining letters, you can say, like 2, 3 or 4 letters are joining to each other. So in this lesson we will learn how to join the letters, 2, 3 letters together, inshallah. So definitely, without wasting the time, let's start our very second lesson, I mean. So here we have, so just open this lesson first of all. So here we have Takhti number 2, Murakkabat, lesson number 2, Murakkabat, and I have already told you the meaning of Murakkabat. So this is basically in this lesson, lesson number 2 has 3 pages. So this is a very first page of this lesson, lesson number 2, and we have 2 more pages after that. So today we will try to I will try to teach the first page of this lesson, lesson number 2, and then in second video, in another part, in second part of this lesson, I will try to teach the whole 2 pages, inshallah. So let's start with this second lesson, first page. Sorry, because it's been a winter here and I'm sick as well, so my throat is very bad, and I have flu and lots of body pains as well. So let's start. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Once again, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف Lam Alif. In this box, 2 letters are joining to each other. The first letter is Lam, and then we have second letter, which is Alif. So Lam Alif. Okay, Lam. Another third box, Lam Alif. And then fourth box, which is once again Ba Alif. Again Ba Alif. Lam Alif. Line number 2, it's a very simple letter and it is only one, so it is Lam. And then we have fourth time we have Lam Alif. Lam Ha. The first letter is Lam and the second letter is Ha, so Lam Ha. And then Lam Alif. And this time we have 3 letters to join, so Ba Lam Ba. Again, the first letter is Ba. Let me tell you, the first letter is Ba, the second letter is Lam, and the third letter is Ba once again, so it becomes Ba Lam Ba. So read Ba Lam Ba. Very good. Okay, and then the third line, which is starting with Kaf. Very good. And then we have once again Kaf. Why there are 2, 3 shapes of the same letters? Because sometimes in Quran, once we start Quran lessons, so definitely we will see different shapes of a same letters. So we need to focus on shapes as well, because in the first Kaf there is no something like that which is very flat and which is coming from the top. But in this calf there is no nothing on the top. It becomes like it looks very straight, you know. But in this calf, the first calf of this line, it looks in 3 steps. Like the first one is coming from the top, and then from top to the bottom, and then once again flat. And in the second calf it is very straight, and it is in 2 shapes. Like the first one is something like alif, and then something very straight which is very flat. So different shapes of a very same letter. So now we have third box, which is kaf ba. Again kaf ba, and then we have kaf alif. Very good. Line number 4, kaf alif. Okay, in the second box of line number 4 we have 3 letters once again. So the first letter, which is in black color, it is ba. The orange color, it is kaf, and then once again it is a bit darker, I mean dark color, which is ta. So it becomes ba and then kaf and then ta. So once you try to pronounce this letter, it becomes ba kaf ta. Once again ba kaf ta. Very good. And then we have another. Once again we have 3 letters in the same box. The first letter in dark color, which is ta, and then after that we have black color, which is kaf, and then once again we have something orange color, so it is sa. So it becomes ta kaf sa. So read ta kaf sa. Again ta kaf sa. Oh, very good. Okay, and this letter, I hope you can pronounce it so good by yourself, I mean. So try to pronounce it if you know that. Okay, it is ba, and then we have ta. It is very simple letter once again in line number 5. So if you have practiced so nice in the very first lesson, so definitely you should know these letters. So it is tha, and then we have jim. Oh, sorry. It is noon. Then we have ya, and then we have ba alif. Again we have 2 letters. The first letter is ba and the second letter is alif. So ba alif. Then we have noon alif. We have last 2 lines, ta alif, ya alif, sa alif, ba sin. Last box of second last line, yasin. Yasin is also a name of Prophet Muhammad. So last line is starting with noon sin, and then we have tasin. Okay, in this once again we have 2 letters. The first one is tha, and the second letter is sin. So it becomes thasin. Second last, thajim, and then taha. Once again taha. Okay, so good. Okay, so finally we have recorded a second lesson. We have started a second lesson, and we have completed, and I have taught you the first page of lesson number 2, and inshallah we will try to record another 2 pages in only one video. So you will have to go so forward. You need to keep practicing these lessons, because you know the basic lessons, starting lessons are very important, because if your pronunciation is good, if your thinking is good, if your recognitions are good, so definitely you can move forward, and you can keep moving forward so easily, because you know how to pronounce, you know how to read, you know how to say those letters, those alphabets, and you know how to join one letter with another letter, and another letter with another letter, and another letter with another. So it becomes very easier if you know how to pronounce these lessons, if you know these lessons very perfectly. So see you inshallah in the next video and next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.